Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, and Tuesdays are my busiest days. Like, I was gonna wake up and do this really cool. My Cheez-Its won't come out. Oh, too much. See? So I was gonna wake up and do this whole thing where I was like, gonna get ready with me, morning thing. It didn't work out as well as I would have thought. Sorry about the lighting. My apartment has like the craziest lighting. It really does. I keep getting so distracted. I'm so sorry. Just be patient. I don't know what I want to eat. Okay, we're having chicken noodle soup for lunch today at work. If I don't like it, I have money, I'll go to Wendy's. Kind of how I feel about that. But I think I'd mentioned this before. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh gosh, Tuesdays are my busiest days. Not only do I have work, but I also am in a singing group. Well, I'm in 3. I did mention that. I'm in 3 singing groups. And I sing with the Deborah Bonner Unity Gospel Choir, and that's from 7 to 10, and then from 10 to 11, I'm in the Unity Gospel Small Ensemble. The soloists within the choir, or if we've been asked to by Deborah to perform with the group, and that's 3 days now. It used to just be 1 day, but now we do it 3 times a week. That'll be an adventure. Okay, I did want to point out today, you see, that I do get ready. I get ready because I have to, because I work a professional job. I just don't like to get ready on the weekends when I don't have to. So, I'll do this. I'm gonna make a protein shake, because on days like this, I will just drink my breakfast in the car. I do like the meal replacement shakes because the meal replacement shakes are super low in carbohydrates, so I don't have to take that much insulin in the morning for my first meal, and I love it. So, yeah. Okay. It is so windy and stormy right now, but I love it because it reminds me of fall, so I will not complain. Unless, like, my dress gets blown up over my head, then maybe I'll complain about the weather. I'm in the car! I'm in the car! Why do I bother even doing my hair? Why do I bother doing my hair? It's just gonna look like a hot freaking mess. Okay, let me just freaking tell you about what needs to happen today, okay? Because, like I said, my Tuesdays are pretty hectic. Let me put on my glasses. Today, even more so. Because I'm supposed to be singing with the Deborah Bonner Unity Gospel Choir today in a music video for the piano guys up at Temple Square. So I was gonna wake up, get to work early, and obviously that did not happen. I like that I can just put you guys there. I don't know how it really looks, so if it looks horrible, I apologize. But yeah, I was singing in a music video for the piano guys today, so I have to go to work. Then I have to get off a little early so I can get up to Salt Lake City because traffic is brutal at 5 o'clock. It's just, and with this weather, I'm sure it's gonna rain, and I hate driving in bad weather because I'm a horrible driver in bad weather. Ah! There you go. Oopsie, see? I don't know if I can keep you guys there forever. You already fell. Shake up my shake. But, make sure nobody's coming. I get hit. So I've got to go do that today, and I don't know how long that's gonna take. But I'm really hoping that we don't have small group because that's gonna be such a pain to drive all the way to Salt Lake City, drive all the way back to Provo, and then be up all night. I was gonna wake up, I was gonna do this like whole cool like little montage, like get ready with tea. Nah, that didn't work. Not at all. Because I love sleeping, It's a problem. And yeah, well, that's probably not the most flattering angle of myself. You can see like right up my nose. Does this look better? Who cares? Nobody's watching these anyway, right? Gentry was right. Videoing and driving is just as bad. And I would probably get pulled over, but I'm like on a tiny like little suburb back road, so I don't think my chances of getting pulled over are that high. So I'm gonna take you guys with me today up to Salt Lake City. You get to meet Angie. She is one of the members of my choir family, and we carpool to like big events like this, but her daughter actually might be having her second baby. I guess they stripped the membrane yesterday to try to induce her into labor a little earlier, naturally. So she may or may not be here today, and I might be driving alone. So we'll see how that goes. Talk to you guys soon. Hello from the other side. Gotta get that morning jam in, you know? Do you see those clouds? Those better be rain clouds, because I don't want any snow yet. Fall is my favorite season, and my favorite holiday gets skipped over straight to Christmas. The weather skips straight over to Christmas. I want fall. Do not be snow clouds, please. I'm begging you. Today did not go as planned. I don't have any footage of the piano guy music video because I didn't go. Wanted to go. I really wanted to go. I was really looking forward to it, as you can tell earlier in this video. And something came up. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail about it because it's not really my place. There was a family issue. I was asked to go help with it. And a little bit about me, I will drop everything at a drop of a hat to be there for my family if they need me for anything. I'm like, peace, bye, I've got to go. My family totally comes first. I was raised that way. My parents were raised that way. And family means everything in this life. And I was always, I don't know, I would just do anything, and a lot of people give me static about it. They may not agree with it, and like, why are you always with your family? And as you've seen, like the last bit of my videos, I'm with my family, I'm with my siblings or my mom. And when my dad lived in Utah for his job, I'd go do stuff with him too. And so today, like literally right as I pulled into work, right after that last clip, I got a phone call, was asked a favor from my dad. And he doesn't usually call me like during work, like towards the end, because like of the time difference and everything. And he's just like, can you do a favor? I was like, yeah, like, okay, like what are you gonna ask for? You know, you get a little, like, no matter if they're family, someone's like, can you do a favor? And you're just like, what? So he informed me of a situation. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get into work. I'll talk to my boss, let him know that I will be doing that favor. I was more than happy to do it. But this little request that my dad asked, it took 2 hours out of my work day, because I had to drive all the way down south and make a ton of stops. And it was a family issue, not really an emergency. Everybody's fine. No one's bleeding or anything like that. That took about 2 hours out of my day, which again, happy to do. And by the time I got back to work, it was about 2:15, roughly. I wasn't able, looking at my time schedule, I was like, I'm not going to be able to go to the piano guy video because of this, because that took all this extra time. I have all this work. I'm totally behind. There's no way I could even possibly skip out early. And so unfortunately I had to say I wasn't going to be there. And it was a total bummer. And I was really looking forward to it, because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. And, there might be another chance next year, but you never know. You got to take the initiative, jump on opportunities like this, because you don't know when they're going to happen again. It just today kind of made me think a lot about choices, and our choices don't affect just us. They affect multiple people. We have our choice and accountability. We can do whatever we want. It's our life. We can do whatever. But at the same time, we need to realize that our choices they do have consequences, but they do affect other people, and it creates a huge domino effect. Not only because of what happened today, someone else's choices affected me. Yes, I chose to go do that because somebody else had needed that help, you know. So I went and did that. But because I did that, my choice of going to help, which again wasn't a problem, but going to help put me behind in my work. And now do I choose work or my hobby? Work pays my health insurance, so I kind of got to choose that one. But I could have chose to leave and not get paid, but I didn't because I weighing the pros and cons. It's probably the more responsible choice to do, is to go to work and finish my projects and not let everybody down there and lose my job. But I also did let my team, my choir, and my director and everybody down because I said I was going to be there, and that affected somebody else. And I also was going to help carpool somebody up to that event, and I had to bail on her, and she had to find another ride. Choices don't just affect you, they affect everybody. You know, and I'm not preaching, I'm not trying to, you know, belittle anybody, I'm not trying to make anybody in my family feel bad at all. That's not the point. Even I need to think about this too, you know. Sometimes I think we get caught up in ourselves and we forget that a choice that we make, whether it's good or bad, is going to affect somebody in a positive way or in a negative way. And I think sometimes we forget that in the moment when we're pressed with a situation or we are faced with a certain obstacle in our way. And quick thinking sometimes isn't always the best thinking. There were a lot of lessons that were learned today. Haven't really checked up with everything that's happening at the house. It's not my place. I know about it because I was involved to an extent. But today just kind of made me think a lot about choices, and, you know, life's a hard thing. It is not easy. Not easy. But we do have our choice and accountability. We have a say in how our lives go to an extent. Whatever's handed to us, we have the choice on how we're going to handle that. If we're going to go this way, if we're going to go that way, we have that choice. I don't know really why I'm talking about this, but I felt like I just kind of want to talk about it. Like, our choices don't just affect us, they affect multiple people. And I see that all the time with people driving really fast. Like, there was 2 deaths this week, within the week, of people making not smart choices on the road, thinking, you know, they're late, they gotta rush, whatever, they're fine, they're a good driver. You can't expect everybody else to be having that same mindset. It causes accidents, and your choice to speed, to be a reckless driver, affects other people. And it could result in, like, the deaths that happened. A mom and 2 of her daughters were killed. A teacher from Alpine was killed. And because of that, you know, somebody lost a mother, someone lost daughters, a husband, a son, you know, a grandson, a cousin, a nephew, or a niece, you know. And I know that's, obviously, we're not just going to think every 5 seconds, oh my gosh, what is this choice going to do, like butterfly effect kind of thing. But it's important to maybe take a step back and really think about what we're doing. So, word of wisdom from T, you know, I'm not perfect. I mess up all the time. I make stupid choices all the time. So I think it's just important for all of us to kind of have that reminder. And today was that reminder for me, kind of looking at myself. What are things that I've done that I didn't really think about twice, or how it would affect somebody else? And so I think it's important to kind of have reminders of this every once in a while. And hope this effect helps somebody, you know, or whatever. But yeah, just, you know, maybe think twice. That's all I'm going to say. That's my only, like, bit of, like, wisdom. Take it for what it's worth. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry today didn't go as planned. Hopefully next time it'll be better. This is part of life and it happens. So, but again, thank you so much for watching and being a part of my life and my daily adventure. If you feel so inclined, feel free to subscribe, like the video, turn on your notifications, the little bell right down there. Whatever your heart desires. And I'll see you guys later. See you later.